Today I explain about the electromagnetics and physics electronic. First one is Ohm's law. When we apply the electronic field to the channel, we can find this relationship about the current density and conductivity and electronic field. Next, I explain about the Maxwell equation by del operator, divergence, and curl. First, Maxwell equation is Gauss law. Uh, this is that the electronic field comes out from the volume. This electronic field is proportional to the charge in the volume. Second one is also Gauss law. The sum of the magnetic flux that pass through the closed surface is zero. A third one is Faraday law. When the magnetic flux is time-varying and pass through the closed surface, the electronic field rotates vertically to the magnetic flux. Last one is Ampere law. When the current or electronic field is time varying and pass through the closed surface, these things are proportional to the magnetic field H that vertical to these things. Chapter 2 is physics electronic. First, I explain about the energy band. You can see this picture when two hydrogen atoms approach each other closely. The potential energy is overlapped by covalent bonding. Next, we see about the n hydrogen atoms. When the distance of atoms is very closely, many orbitals distributed by the Pauli exclusion principle. So when the many orbitals are distributed, you can see the orbital looks like band. In this energy X diagram, the balance, you can see this balance band. Balance band is fully filled with electrons, but condense band is empty. That is, there are no electrons. And the interval between conduction band and valence band is called as band gap energy. Next, we see about the three states of energy band. First one is insulator. This one has very large energy band gap. Second one is conductor. This one has very, very small or no energy band gap. And third state is semiconductor. This energy band gap is bigger than conductor and smaller than insulator. So when we apply the energy to the semiconductor, this one acts as conductor. On the other hand, act as insulator. Next one is energy and spatial frequency diagram. Fourth picture, when we want to send the electron from valence band to the conduction band, there is energy loss. So we call this band gap as indirect band gap. On the other hand, in this picture, we call this band gap as direct band gap. Next, I explain about current flow. When we apply the electronic field, it will go bigger than energy band. The electron move from the valence band to the conduction band. At this time, the whole is moved, uh, the hole moved to the electronic field direction. On the other hand, electron moved the opposite direction of the electronic field. Next, I explain about the quantum mechanics by process. First, the particle has the wave-particle duality. Next, in the quantum mechanics, there is uncertain principle, so we can't predict the location or velocity of a particle, but we can get a probability of particles eigenvalue by Schrödinger equation. Last one is three states of solid. First one is crystalline. Crystalline has no defect and has a periodic atom array. Next one is polycrystalline. Uh, this one has the block of the crystalline called as grain. In the grain is uh, there is crystalline, but outside of the grain there is defect. Last one is amorphous. Amorphous has many defects and has no periodic atom array. That's all. Thank you.